Today, the world is richer, safer, and much more peaceful than it was just 1 year ago. We put out all those fires. A lot of people didn't know, including me, that some of those wars were going on. And some of them were going on for, in one case, 32 years, in another case, 35 years, and another one, 37 years. We were very happy to stop the war that had started with India and Pakistan, two nuclear nations. And I was very honored when the Prime Minister of Pakistan said President Trump saved 10 and maybe 20 million lives by getting that stopped just before bad things were going to happen. As president, I ended those 8 wars in 9 months, including Cambodia and Thailand. And by the way, many of the leaders are here. Kosovo and Serbia, the Democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda, Pakistan and India, Israel and Iran, Egypt and Ethiopia. We're working on that right now. I met yesterday with a very good general and a very good leader of Egypt. We're working on a dam that was built which precludes the Nile River from getting water. It's a little tough situation.
At the World Economic Forum in Davos, US President Donald Trump unveiled his new global initiative. He called it the Board of Peace. It was presented as a bold platform to resolve international conflicts and shape a new diplomatic order. But one presence was clearly missing from the stage: India. New Delhi had received an invitation to join the board just days earlier. The White House confirmed that Trump personally wrote to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, calling it a historic effort to solidify peace in the Middle East and beyond. Yet, when the signing ceremony took place, India chose not to be a part of the moment. There was no Indian representative on stage, no endorsement, no rejection either, just silence. In contrast, Pakistan was visibly present. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif stood alongside Donald Trump as the board was unveiled. Islamabad's participation was immediate and public. The image was clear: Pakistan joined, India waited. From an Indian perspective, that pause matters. India's foreign policy has long avoided rushed commitments to untested global platforms. New Delhi prefers clarity, credibility, and structure before signing on, especially when initiatives are announced with speed, limited consultations, and unclear outcomes. The list of countries on Trump's Board of Peace is wide and unusual. It includes Bahrain, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Turkey, and the UAE. It also includes Argentina, Hungary, Mongolia, Kosovo, Kazakhstan, and Pakistan. Notably, several major Western European powers stayed away. Some raised concerns about the board's design and its openness to countries with active conflicts or strained global credibility. Even the numbers tells a story. US officials had earlier suggested that nearly 35 countries would participate. In reality, far fewer showed up. That gap has raised questions about how much global confidence the initiative truly commands. Trump insisted at Davos that everybody wants to be a part of the board. He said it would work alongside existing institutions like the United Nations. But many diplomats see overlap, confusion, and political theatre rather than clear architecture. India's absence should not be read as disengagement. It reflects strategic caution. India today is a key global player, not a symbolic participant. Its diplomatic weight comes from economic strength, geopolitical relevance, and consistent position on global peace. New Delhi does not need visibility on every stage. It chooses when and where to stand. Pakistan's decision, however, fits a familiar pattern: quick alignment, high visibility, limited leverage. Islamabad often seeks international platforms to signal relevance, even when domestic and economic challenges remain unresolved. For India, the calculation is different. Peace initiatives must be inclusive, credible, and rooted in international consensus. Not driven by personalities, not unveiled overnight, and not defined by optics alone. As the world watches Trump's Board of Peace takes shape, India is watching too. quietly, carefully, and on its own terms. In global diplomacy, sometimes absence speaks louder than presence.